Good morning, children. Today we are going to start the last chapter, which is from our half-yearly exam, that is the village school. Okay. So in our life class, we have already started this chapter, and we have talked about the first page. We have discussed the first page in our life class. So I'll just get a quick brief for you, those who ever have not got this explanation, and then we'll continue. Let's see how much we can continue. Okay, so in this chapter, the village school, if you have read this chapter, then you might have understood that what is the main focus on. Yes, the main focus is on the value of education. Okay, why education is very important, and you will also understand that why this chapter or why this story is giving stress on the education. Why it is giving the stress? Because what happens, when you have if you have read the chapter, or when we will start this chapter, then you will get to know that in the past time, what happened is that people, they did not used to go to school. Okay, they ignored it, and you can very evidently you can see here that the character, okay, his parents used to think that school or going to school is a harmful thing, or school itself is a place which is harmful for children. So they used to think that maybe the place is not suitable enough for children, or school is a harmful thing for children. So they did not neither they studied themselves, nor they wanted to send their children to school also. So we have got enough of our introduction. Let's start this. So the story belongs to the days when the idea of going to school was new. They did not go to school, okay, and the idea of going to school was just evolving at that time. It was just coming into process. So they were very much scared also about that, especially in villages in India. And as we all know, villages is a little backward than the urban areas. So that things come, the process it starts to come a little late over there. Many people, like Totaram's parents, thought it was harmful to send their children to school. So mark this line, this is important. Many people, like Totaram's parents, thought it was harmful to send their children to school. This is the mentality. Okay, this is the mentality of Totaram's parents. What did they think? Just like the other village people. So they thought that sending their children to school is going to be something very risky for their children, or even for themselves also. Something new, also mark this line, the very first sentence of first paragraph. Something new had come to the village of Indora in India. Now, why have I told you to mark this? Because here we get to know in the starting that where is the setting of the story. Okay, of the story, the village school. So where do we find the setting? The setting is present in the village of Indora. Okay, the village of Indora. Now something new had come to the village of Indora in India. The people sat. Now the story is presented, how the story starts. Okay, it is shown here. The people sat in front of Totaram's house and talked about it until the moon rose and touched the tips of the bamboo branches with silver. So the village people, they had gathered just near Totaram's house, and they were talking all together. They were discussing about this matter, this serious matter which has just evolved at that time, that what to do, should they send their children to school or not, it will be right or not. So they were discussing about this. Totaram and his friend Bala, another introduction of character, that is Bala. Who is Bala? Totaram's friend. Mark this line, paragraph 2. Totaram and his friend Bala, who should have gone to bed, crept behind the circle of grown-up people and listened. So these two children, Totaram and his friend, and his friend Bala, who should have gone to bed. They should have been slept by now, because as we have got to know that in the first paragraph it's written until the moon rose. When does the moon rise? Obviously at night. So that means it was the time of night, and it is evident here when the line is said that who should have gone to bed. That means it was quite night at that time, maybe late night or maybe late evening, So they should have been slept by the time, and it was already time that they should have been slept, but they had not. And what rather they were doing, they were creeping behind. Okay, creeping, they were hiding themselves, and they were trying to listen to the discussions that the grown-up people were having. So what they heard that for the first time a school teacher had come from the city, and she was going to start a school in the village. That day she had gone from house to house asking the village people to send their children to school. Paragraph 3, also important. What did Totaram and his friend Bala had heard? That what had happened is that since the concept of opening a school in the village area was something very new, so what happened, a lady teacher from the city, she had come from the city and she had gone to every house in the village asking for the guardians permission to send their children to school. Okay, so this was the thing which had been done. Totaram was afraid of this strange place called school. Obviously, he will be. Then he heard his father say, I need my son in the fields. Because they were trying to listen, the grown-up people's discussion. So he heard, suddenly he heard his father was saying that, no, I am not going to send my child to school because I need my child's help in the field. So I need my son's help. So I need my son in the fields. Totaram felt relieved. And when he heard his father, that his father had said that he is not going to send his child to school, rather he needs him while helping him, or he needs him in the field, he was very happy. He was relieved that, okay, main bach gaya, I don't have to go to school. Okay, that was the kind of reaction of his. But the next morning, the village crier beat the big drum down all the 7 roads of Indora to tell the people about the school. Now, even this thing happened in our area also, no? Whenever any news is to be spread, so what happens, no? They carry a mic and what is that called? Yeah, that's called a speaker and mic only, I think. Yeah, so they carry that loud speaker and they keep roaming around the areas, the colony areas everywhere in a maybe bus or rickshaw or just a vehicle, something, and they keep spreading the news, right? This thing happened. So here also the same thing is happening, but the only distinction or the only difference here is that at that time they might not have all those mics and all, so they were beating the drums, so just to spread the news that now is the time to send the children to school. Totaram watched the other boys and girls go into the new house just outside the village. Now, see how they are describing the school. They are describing the school as new house. Okay, because in your eyes, according to you, school means what? It's a huge building with lots of accommodation, benches and all that. But according to them, while it had just only started, it was just a small house, okay, where they had to go inside and you don't even know that how or what facilities would they get. We will get to know about that. That's very interesting. Okay, you can even analyze yourself that according to you, what you have learned or what do you call those particular things which you get in the classroom and what these children are calling them, because this thing is newly introduced to them. But the next morning, the village crier beat the big drum down all the 7 roads of Indora to tell the people about the school. Totaram watched the other boys and girls go into the new house, into the school. Just outside the village, he wished he knew what it was all about. On the one hand, he was relieved that he would not have to go to school, but on the other hand, he also wanted to know that what was happening in that house. Later in the day, when he went to take the cattle into the fields, he looked through the walls of the schoolhouse. The walls were made of bamboo sticks. Mark this last line. The walls were made of bamboo sticks, loosely woven together, and Totaram could peep through the holes. So, as I just said just now, that according to you, school is a huge building made with bricks, cement and everything. But for them, as it was newly introduced there. So the school or the house that was made of bamboo sticks, and they were loosely tied. Okay, they were loosely tied, and Totaram, and that's why Totaram could peep through the holes of the bamboos. Now let's see, what did he see inside. Inside he saw a strange sight. What did he see? Let's see. The boys and girls were sitting on the floor in rows. You also sit in rows. Yes, there are 3 rows in your classroom, but you don't sit on the floor, right? You don't sit on the floor. You sit on the desk and benches. You use desk and benches, but they did not, and they sat on the floor. So this is one difference. And the teacher, now listen very carefully, that how nicely it's written here, that the teacher was making strange marks. That means the teacher was writing something on the blackboard, so they don't know that the concept of writing, that is what is called writing on the blackboard, they didn't know that. So they how it's introduced here to you is that, how it is described here is that the teacher was making some strange kind of marks on a big blackboard with a small white stick. Now think for yourself, what is that white stick? You just think yourself. You have understood that that is chalk. But as you can even ask to a baby, okay, a child who has maybe gone to school for the first time, the little kids, you can ask them that what happened today? How did your teacher teach you? What happened in the class? What did you get to know? What was the whole scenario? You can ask to a little child, no? So whatever he will or she will reply to you, you can make out from that. You can try to understand from that what is the child trying to answer you. You can understand. How you can understand? Because you have already gone through these things. You have already got these things, right? But they had not. They were going to school for the first time. They were going through all this for the first time. So that's why there is a difference in the language, how it is expressed to you. They are going to school and whatever was happening, and that is how Totaram is describing here, which is language. That the teacher was making some strange marks on a big blackboard with a small white stick. Totaram saw Bala, his friend, and made faces at him. As you make, I know, as you make just to to disturb your friends. You say that he or she is disturbing me. How? He is making this face, that face. So you keep on doing that. So Totaram also tried to do that thing to Bala. But Bala was interested in the marks and did not see him. He tried to distract Bala, but that didn't happen because Bala was very much interested in what the teacher was teaching. School, thought Totaram, must be better than staying at home or looking after cows. Here I am simply just looking after cows, staying at home, but while Bala is so much interested, that means school might be a better place. Why not try? Or Bala would not like it so much. That means if Bala is liking, that means school is a nice place. So one day when his mother was busy, he slipped away and crept into the schoolroom. He did not tell his mother that he was going to school. Okay, he had hidden this thing and he went to the school. At first, he could not understand anything. Obviously, this will happen if you reach now in the middle of any chapter. Okay, suppose we are discussing that brown wolf is about to choose his master. He is standing there for a long minute and he is requesting Madge and who else was there? Walt Irvine. Will you understand why? Why is brown wolf trying to request? If you don't know from the starting, you will not. No? So this is the same thing that Totaram did not understand anything because he had not attended the beginning of the classes. At first he could not understand anything. The other children were ahead of him. They were advanced in their studies. And even Bala could write his own name in big letters. Even Bala could write his name. Okay, they had gone so ahead of him. Totaram was ashamed that the others were so much wiser than he. You know, it happens with us that suppose if all others are answering so nicely and we cannot answer, we don't know the answer, then we feel like we don't know anything. That means they know so many things than us. That means they are wiser than us. They know so many things. Is it possible? That means it is possible. That means we don't know many things. We might feel that. So he decided to work hard and catch up with them. He decided that I'll study very hard and I'll reach up to their level. The next day he went again, and the next and the next. Now he kept on going to the school. His mother thought he was out with the cows in the fields. Now his mother did not know that Totaram was actually going to school. Totaram's mother knew that Totaram was carrying the cows to the fields and he used to be with them. But here on the other hand, Totaram was actually coming to school. His mother thought he was out with the cows in the fields as usual and she asked no questions. She was okay. His father was always at work at this time and nobody was there to ask him that where do you stay for such a long time. They thought that he was after the cows. With the cows. It took him a long time to learn to write. The teacher often called Totaram's letters the tracks of birds and made him do them again and again. And yes, when you might have seen a child also, no? When they start writing A, B, C, D, their hand, the handling power in their hand, that is not that proper. You just try to compare the letters or the handwriting of a class 1 child maybe and just compare yourself with the lower kids. Will it be similar? No. You have got a very nice grip within your hands now, and you can write even faster. But the smaller children, they will not be able to. And this LKG or maybe UKG kids, that's impossible. Totally impossible. They will very nicely, they will make some shape, A, B, they will make those shapes. But you have become quite advanced, okay, in writing. So this happens. But the thing is, while you were also smaller at that time back, you also had gone through the same situation. You were also not that much balanced at that time, no? So it takes time. So the same thing was happening with Totaram also. Other children had already learned how to write their name. They had got a good grip in their hands. They had already learned a lot, but not Totaram. So Totaram thought that I'll hard work, I'll make hard work, and I'll come up. But while he was trying, while he was at the trial period, his handwriting was not that good. And so while his handwriting was not good, so the teacher used to keep telling him that you can write better, and he used to practice more and more. After several months, he could read and write a little. Now he had understood what was the thing, and he had almost, practiced a lot, and he had somehow managed, how to do that. So I'll stop up to here, otherwise the video will also get very long. So we'll complete this in the next video. So till then, you just read up to this, and the next video will be coming very soon. Okay. So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you.